Hello, it's good to see you. Today we're going to be decorating this little skinny tree here. We're going to do it in red and gold. Now we have two trees, but today we are just going to work on this one right here. You can see back there I've been working on the mantle. I have some of the decorations for the other tree down there. So the place is a little messy right now because I have Christmas decorations waiting to be put on the trees. It's really cool. So yeah, we're going to be doing this little skinny tree here in red and gold, and we're going to start with some tinsel garland. Now this tinsel garland has large pieces of red and little thin pieces of gold, and we're going to work this around the tree. Now I have lots of this because I used it previously on a much larger tree, so I'm not going to need as much as normal. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, this tree is pretty tall. Well, it's not super tall, but it's taller than I am. We're going to start with this tinsel garland here. It's so pretty. We're actually going to start down at the bottom, and I'm just going to work it around. I take the end of the garland and I just kind of poke it up into the tree so the end is not hanging off. And one thing I do is I make sure to kind of tuck it up into the branches a little bit so it's not right on the edges of these branches. You want to leave plenty of room for beaded garland, ornaments to hang. You don't want it right on the edges of the branches. And with a tree this skinny, it's a little harder. And it's time to go around the tree. You can pull the tree out a little bit if you need to. I actually just kind of ball up the tinsel like this and kind of just go around. And it's a skinny tree, so it's easy. Just like that. Now I've reached the end of this strand, so I'm just going to take this end, tuck it in there, like that. I'm going to grab some more. This might be a little bit much. We did over half the tree with just that one strand. Take the end, tuck it in there. We're just going to work it around. We have now finished with the tinsel garland, but now I have a different type of garland. Beaded garland. We got this at Michael's. I have 2 strands of this. Now you want to try to distribute it evenly. You can start at the top or the bottom or wherever, doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. This time, I think I'm going to start at the top. And just tuck it in there. And this is gold color. Now this garland is not as long, so it's not going to go as far. I have one more strand. Now, if you don't make it all the way down the tree, it's okay. I mean, by the time we get all the ornaments on here, this isn't really going to show that much anyway, so we're just going to get it to go as far as it'll go. Now I'm going to try to find where I left off and just pick up there. Okay, that's as far as it's going to go, and that's all the beaded garland I have right now. So now that we've done the garland, we've done the tinsel garland and the beaded garland, it is time to start getting the ornaments out. We're going to put ornaments on here. Okay, we are going to start with these glass ornaments. Now they are red and gold. I've had these for several years, and I have 2 boxes of these, like this. I've already taken each one and put a little ornament hook on it, so they're all ready to go. And we're just going to start putting these on the tree. second tray. These are all ready to go. Normally I don't do this one-handed. And then I have some that are just, these are just random ornaments that I have from, I don't know where, but they're gold. So we're gonna just put some random, I have just a few little random gold and one red little thing that we're gonna put on here. Now this piece here is a little bit heavier. Have glitter all over my hands. You have to be careful with heavier ornaments. You want to make sure you put them on a branch that can hold them and it won't fall. It's just a little angel, but it's a little heavy, so I want to find a substantial branch. This tree doesn't really have any. Here's a good one. I have a beautiful sequin gold butterfly with a little marijuana clip on the bottom. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And with these, you could just clip them to the tree. Anywhere you want. And then I have a red sequin bow. I have more of these. This one was just out by itself, so I'm going to put that on there. Okay. And now we're going to get into some more red and gold ornaments. Okay, now we have a conglomeration of unbreakable ornaments. We have some with glitter, some with little, they're not just flat spheres, they have a little shape to them, a little bit of texture, whatever you want to call it, stripes or whatever. Some of them are sort of a matte finish. It's just a wild mixture. This is kind of what I like to do. I'll put a bunch of them on my fingers like this so I can do it. This tree is a lot smaller than what I'm used to, so I'm going to have a lot of ornaments left over. I like this one. Look at this one. That's really cool. It almost looks like a jolly hand grenade. Look at this one. This one's like a disco ball. Okay, I think that's enough of those kind of ornaments. So we have lots of pretty round red and gold ornaments on there. And Eevee is exploring something. According to Kappa, you can't show pets in your videos, so you haven't seen a cat in this video at all. But I think we've put enough of these round ornaments on here. Let's see if we can find some other things to put on here. Well, I hit the jackpot. I found a whole box full of really cool red and gold little interesting pieces that we could put on here. Like I have these little gold birds and red sequin butterflies with the little clip on the bottom. Red poinsettias with the clip. I even have a present with a clip on the bottom, so you don't even need ornament hooks. So I think these big pieces, they may be a little bit big for this little tree, but we're going to put them on here anyway because it's just extra and I love it. So let's start with this bird. Now this has a little string, so you could just hang it. And the butterfly. This is so pretty. Look at that. It's velvety. It's really cool. It's huge though. Big present. Ooh, here I have a sparkly one. That's something. I even have these picks. Look. Now I used these before and I would just stick them down into the tree. Just kind of stab them down in there. Like a big floral arrangement. And I have a golden reindeer with jingle bells. It's a little clear piece right here that hangs it like that. If you have a cat, you're familiar with the nighttime crazies, you know, when they run around. Eevee's having her little fit of nighttime crazies right now. Just don't pay any mind to her. She'll be back. Now look at this thing. Whew. That's really awesome. It's like a great big star. This one does have an ornament hook. Ooh, that one's cool too. Another present. It's springy. Look, it has a spring. It's a headbanger's present. It has a spring on the bottom, right where the clip is. I probably shouldn't do that too much. these little gold bows too, just like the red one. I was gonna pet her and she freaked out. Let's do one more of these. Okay. All right, we have added a bunch of stuff to it. Now I'm going to put the Christmas tree skirt around it, and then I'm going to get you a little closer so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, here it is. I found the star. It's kind of hard to see. It's a little crooked. You see, it's a little crooked. I had a hard time getting it up there. I need to adjust it some more, but I'm standing back a ways from it a little bit, and you can see the Christmas tree skirt down there. Looks really festive. Let's get up closer to it. Now, of course, here you will notice the garland that we put on. It's just kind of woven in there like that. And you see these round ornaments that we put on first. There's the bird up here. Then we have the little pigs that I put in there. These are just stuck down in the tree. This is part of it right there. And the beautiful gold glitter reindeer. And this is just what they call a pencil tree, I guess. And my glittery butterfly. This is a beautiful piece right here. I had a bare spot right here, and these are great for bare spots on your tree. You can just kind of set them in there, and it kind of fills it in a little bit. Come around here, and the lights over here are not working for some reason, so it looks a little dark. Eevee's digging in my garland over there for the other tree. But we have another big piece right here, and I found a few extra ornaments and just stuck them on here, like this big golden glitter pine cone. There's this big piece, and the red glittery poinsettia. I found a sleigh too, so I put that on there, and this piece there. So that is the first tree that I wanted to do. I think it turned out really, really pretty. It's hard to get it all in there, but yeah, there it is. Turned out nice. Let's come over here for a minute. We have a minute. You can see that I had this garland all nice and piled up neatly, and then Eevee and Pumpkin were playing in it, and they spread it all out. I have all of my blue and silver ornaments. This is some of them. They're all ready to decorate the next tree. This one is larger. You see it's not as skinny as the other one. It's about, I believe it's the same height. It's just not as skinny. And here's my mantle. It turned out nice. I kept my fabulous reindeer. I always want to put those out. Back here you will notice the fa la 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 garland. This is made of canvas that we got at Michael's, woven in with this garland that I used up here last year, and this pre-lit garland here, and this strand of garland as well. And on either side I have my fabulous reindeer. I love them. So I think it turned out really pretty. Now if I can get my second tree decorated, I can get all of my boxes of ornaments out of here. I have several totes of ornaments in here. I see a little somebody hiding down there. What you doing? You can't be in this video anymore. Oh, haven't you heard? Kappa, you can't be in it. You didn't just see that. But over here I have some more random blue and silver ornaments. And these are my boys' stockings. I just laid them there. But anyway, that is coming soon. We're going to do that tree all in blue and silver. And I will let you see that process too if you're interested in that. So even now I'll be able to get these totes out of here. I have my centerpiece here that I put together. It's just done in my little glass bowl, and then I put some decorative items around it. And I have my little Volkswagen bus hanging up there. Oh, and Bob Ross is hanging up there. Not literally, it's a stocking. So anyway, there it is. It turned out pretty. I like it. I think it turned out really, really cool. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you again really soon.